and share my. Okay. Now I am showing you the requirements document itself. Before we ask our development team to develop, we will document the requirements, what I want. Again, this is previously we had one quiz module, then we had redeveloped it. This is how our Open Mentor quiz will look like. This is the actual quiz module of Open Mentor. Okay. CR stands for change request. Okay. CR change request. That means in the software I need a change. Open Mentor portal has got a lot of features, out of which I need these changes. Somebody has asked for it. Now, this is a very detailed requirement. You cannot expect all the people to document requirement like this. Okay. So if you look at this, it says first requirement, work groups. Sysadmin, this is a module name, work group module. Sysadmin will have a feature. Now you have got the user is system administrator. Now it says the activities add, delete, edit work groups. Data is work group. And it says there must be a grid to display. And what should be the grid layout? Edit or delete work group name, description, add work group as a button. And it says initially grid will be empty because no work group is added. Initially your inbox is blank, right? Same way your address book will be blank. There will be an add button. On click of the add button, a dialog box should open. This is just a screen. This is just a screenshot. On click of the button, a screen should pop up, work group name and description. There should be an add button. There should be a cancel button. Once I type something here and also mentioned work group name maximum 60 characters, description 1000 characters, right? Grid must also show edit and delete icons. Delete must show a warning and ask for confirmation, yes or no. So this is one requirement, work groups. Adding a work group in the software is like this. Second requirement, list of users. Again, sysadmin is the user who will be seeing this. There must be a grid that shows list of users, email ID, username, organization. And this view, this is a view only. There is no add or edit or delete. There should be a search option. Pagination should be there. First page, last page, nth page. That should be. So this is how the grid should look like. What is this? All the users of Open Mentor will be using this. It will list. Suppose there are 45,000 users in Open Mentor. It will list 45,000, maybe 1,000 in a page, 45 pages. It will list. I can do a search and I can do a pagination also. Now, actually, I only gave this requirement. I don't know which year, maybe a few years before. Then map the users to work groups. What is a work group? For example, project A, project B, or for fast track developments or full stack development group, testing group. I can create these 100 users belong to this group. Again, sysadmin will use. And in the page I have given, if you look at this, to draw. This is not a user interface. I have not used any C# or Java or JSP or HTML, anything. There are good drawing tools. Using the drawing tool itself, I can create something like this. But it looks like screen. Do you agree? This looks like a real screen. If you agree to that, please give a reaction. Whatever I showed you in the screen, in this document, does it look like a screen? A list box, a grid, a search box, a grid, a button. If it looks like a grid, a real page, can you give a reaction? Raise your hands or give a reaction. One reaction. Good. Two. So when the requirement is coming, this is called UI design, user interface design. In the requirement itself, somebody may draw, this is how I want. There can be some adjustments here and there, but they will say, this is how I visualize how my screen should look like. Now in this, at the bottom, it will show the list of users. Select one or more users and click map. That mapped group must appear at the top. This is what it shows. Then I say mentors. There is another module called mentors. Sysadmin will do. Display the users list, right? Mark the user as mentor. Again, another screen. Again, map mentors to group, because full stack development, I will say person A, B, C are the mentors or teachers. To testing, mentors are somebody else. Database, mentors are somebody else. I can map. Basically, if there are 45,000 users in Open Mentor, we are putting them into different groups. For each group, we are assigning one or more mentors, teachers. After assigning the teachers to the groups, now the teachers will create assignments. Now what we want a screen like this, a grid, assignment name, description, start date, end date, add assignment, map the assignment. If somebody say add assignment, okay, then this screen should appear. Assignment name, description, start date, end date, attachment, add. Right? Then assign the assignment to one or more groups. I can give the same assignment to 3 different. In development alone, more than 1,000 people attend. In testing alone, more than 100 users attend. So I can divide them into 50, 50, 50. For 3 groups, I can give the same assignment. Now I say this assignment belongs to these 3 groups. Assignment, select the assignment, select the groups, click map the assignment to this group. Then students to submit the assignment. Now the user is student. Student logs in. When the student logs in, assignment which are given to that student will appear. Name, description, start date, end date, whether it is due or already you have already submitted. If the teacher has already evaluated the marks will show. If it is due, it will ask a submit button. If you have already submitted, submit button will not show. Then the student, when the student clicks submit, assignment name, sorry, this is the, after submitting the assignment, user can view this. User can put the assignment also, submit the assignment report also. Then assignment status. See, I am a teacher. I have assigned the assignment to 100 students. Which student submitted, which student has not submitted, I need to know. After I come to know about that, then I say evaluate and then give the marks. Right? Evaluate, I can give my comments, I can give the marks. So in assignment, first the mentor creates the assignment. Second, the student sees the assignment. Student submits the assignment. Then the mentor or the teacher sees what is submitted by the student. Teacher gives the comments. Teacher gives the marks. This is the flow of assignment. Is this clear to you all? Is this clear to you all? The flow of assignment Is this clear to you all? If so, please raise your hand or give a reaction. Good, very good. You know what? I am explaining all these things because this product, the module, I am going to give it to you for testing. Though it is already up and running, you will be testing. You will see this product in live. We will host the system in Amazon and then you will test it. You will tell me which is working, which is not working. The reason why I am explaining itself is to give the work to you. Now I am coming back to the document. See how much this is 15-page requirements document. Okay. Now create question bank. Next module is quiz module. Quiz module, it says create categories. And I have specifically mentioned this will be populated through backend. There is no front end. Backend in the table directly I will insert C++ questions, Java questions, Node.js questions, React.js questions, Postgres questions, Mongo questions. Mentors can create question banks. How to create a question? Exactly like your Google form. This quiz category, C++ question or Java question, you will create a category, choose the category, type the question, give an image, whether it is single answer or multiple correct answers. By default, 6 answers will be shown here, blank lines will be shown. You give your answer. Whichever is the correct answer, tick mark. Save the question. So one question is saved. Like that. And when I say the question, save the question, it will say question answer type. It will show this. How many quiz I have created. How many questions I have created basically. Second thing is quiz. What is the difference between quiz and a question? One question I can create 600 questions in Java, 10,000 questions in C. But I will not ask all the questions to you. It's like a question bank. A lot of questions are there. From that, I will create a quiz by giving quiz name, description, start date and time, end date and time. I will say on pretty much like we have given on the Saturdays, 11 to 1, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is a start and end time. I will give the quiz name. You might have noticed MCQ 11th February, upskill 11th February, MCQ upskill 4th February. So I would have given a name of the quiz. Then what I will do is, for this quiz, I need to choose 30 questions or 50 questions from where I have already created a question bank. I choose a category. Then I will say from this category, it will show all the questions. Then I'll do a multiple select. It will say, show on the click in the grid, each question, show a button and assign. Now I'll say, select the question, give checkbox against each question. I have given also that requirement. See, if you look at it, I have not put a checkbox here. In the UI design, I could do it. Suppose I put a checkbox, select this question, select this question, select this question, select this question, and then map questions to this quiz. If I have created 1,000 questions for C, out of which for this quiz I can choose only 50 and then map, it will appear here for this quiz. These are all the 50 questions. It is like importing questions from another form to Google form. Once I do that, then I will say this quiz should go to group A, group B, group C. Because there are thousands of students. I cannot give all the 1,000 students in one shot. What I will do is this group A, group B, group C, I have already divided the students into multiple groups. This quiz must be attended by these groups. Testing question should be attended by testing group. Development question to be attended by development group. Tomorrow we may open ERP. Tomorrow we may open some other group also. Finance group, accounting group, sales group. We can create. This is done by mentor. Then student comes. students attend quiz. How will the student attend the quiz? Again, I belong to a group. That group, my mentor assigned the question quiz. In my screen, when I log in, it will say this quiz is in progress, because suppose you log in between Saturday 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., it will say it is in progress because it's currently going on. Then during that time, it will show in progress, attend. Suppose the quiz is supposed to start only tomorrow. It will say due, but yet to start. It will display the status. Then you have very specifically say, when the user takes the quiz by clicking attend, it will display 10 questions per page. Because I might have got 50 questions in a particular quiz. So first 10, next 10 questions, next 10 questions. Then you choose the answer. This is how pretty much you attended the question, quiz, MCQ. It will say this is a quiz name, upskill full stack development, 11th February. Start date and time, end date and time. Quiz 1 answer, quiz 2 answer. It is a single type or multiple type. Save, final, submit. That's it. This is how it will look. 10 questions per page, page 1, page 2, then final, submit. During final submit, ask for a confirmation. Yes or no. Are you sure you want to submit? Then view the quiz status. After the user has given the quiz, submitted the quiz, it will say user name, user mail, organization status. What is the mark scored by the person? Right? This is a 15-page requirement document that I have given to our developers in Open Mentor. Now, let me stop my screen share, come back. This is how companies will tell, this is what I want. This is my need. This is my requirement. This is how I want the screen. In the screen, these fields must be there. See, I have given certain specific colors for the buttons. The customer may expect this button must be of this color only. They will choose that. There are some standards. You cannot just like that put whatever color you want. So customer will give a requirement document like this. Our customer will tell the requirement. From your office, business analyst will analyze the requirements and put that as a document. And then they will also explain it to you. That is also very important. Pretty much like I explained in the last 20 minutes. They will also explain the requirements to you. Now you tell me, somebody explains, it is also documented in simple plain English with diagrams and pictures. Won't it be clear? Easy for understanding? If you feel that if somebody gives me document like this, somebody explains like this, it will be very easy for me to develop or test. If you agree, please raise your hands or give a reaction. My question is, customer or your business analyst gives a document, explains, this is what the customer wants. Won't it be easy for you to understand? Yes, because remember, documentation is half of software. Discussions and documentation, they take major contribution. They need major contribution. Whoever documents well, whoever participates well, for them software industry or any industry is a boom. Today we have got Pythagoras theorem because it got documented. Right? Today certain things are not documented, so we have not got we haven't got those things. So many treasures of India got lost because either it is not documented or the document is destroyed. Either way. Every day, or say at least every week, you will be facing documents. See, this time I have given a document and then explained to you. Many times they will simply say, the customer will say, just tell. This is what I want. This is what I want. Sometimes what they will do is just draw on the board. Just draw on the board. Okay. Just to hold on for a second. Customer will come and say, simply say, I need a page like this. Announcement, name, description, save, cancel button. Simply, the customer will draw it on the board. You are attending the meeting, right? What you will do? You have to take notes. Once you take the notes, many times we also just take a photograph of it, attach it as a document. See here in this document, okay? In this document, we have drawn in computer and then it is showing as a proper screen. Instead, rather than putting it as a document, the customer has given this kind of a thing on board or piece of paper. Take your phone, take a snap of it, attach it as part of the document. Requirement on only thing is you will have only the diagram. Who will put the text? Because the customer has told, might have told, announcement must be, name must be 50 characters, description must be 10,000 characters. Would have told announcement must be valid only for 1 day, something like that. All those things you have to type it. When I say you, it is not exactly you as a tester or a developer. When I say you, it may be the project manager or it will be the typical business analyst from your company. That person will document, come to you, explain you, give the document. This is the requirements part coming to you. Is this part clear so far? How requirement will be given to people in the project? If this is clear, please raise your hands or give a reaction. Continue recording. I'm going to show you, for example, in this document, I have given edit and delete. For delete, I have given delete must show a warning and must ask for confirmation yes or no. People asked, you said there will be edit icon. If I click on the edit icon, what should happen? People ask, that is not given in the document. That is not given in this document. If there is a edit, usually a pencil icon. If I click on edit, can I edit the name? Can I edit the description? Both are just one. Which is editable, which is non-editable? That is not clear. That is one doubt our team asked. And another person asked, sir, you have got pagination. The search box, is the search limited only to this page or for the whole record? Because if I have got 100,000 records and you display 1,000 in one page, is the search limited to this page alone, which is displayed in page 1, or for the whole set? What is the meaning? That they have asked. Wherever search bar is there, is it limited to this display page, currently displayed page, or somewhere else also? Another one doubt they asked is, just let me come back here. Just 1 second. Students submitting assignment, right? They can submit only between the start date and end date of the assignment. Okay. Suppose I missed the assignment. If I have submitted, it says submitted. If it is to be submitted by me, it says due. Suppose I have not submitted, due date has gone. What should be the message here in the status? Expired or not submitted? What should be this status here? That's another doubt they asked. Now let me stop this. So I have given you, these are all the doubts that people got from our office. When I gave it to them, I still remember those things a few years back, or even recently also some changes we have given. Like that, what doubts you have got in this document? Do you agree that these are valid doubts? It is not given in the document. I read the document, you explain something to me, then I combine these two, I think on my own, then I get doubts. What other doubt you have got in this document? Any other doubts you have got? People who are asking doubts, they are participating, they are good communicators. They are not disturbers. They are participating people. We like them a lot. Companies like people to come back, ask. If you don't understand something, ask. Don't assume. Because your assumption may be wrong within your limited knowledge. Or you may raise a doubt that I might not have thought through. Oh, such a possibility exists. I forgot to document that. It will be a learning for the project manager or the customer also. You never know. No doubt is a silly doubt. Any doubts you have got in this? Anybody else? Not it? Good. See, this is an exercise. Maybe first time you are facing this kind of a situation. The essence is requirement document or a feature list in Excel or a PowerPoint presentation as part of requirements will be given to you. It will be done by either the customer or the project manager or the business analyst. They will also explain in a brief way, not very elaborate, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they may explain. After that, they will send it to you by email. You have to read it, understand, think, then come back with doubts. This is the first phase of anything, whether you are a developer or a software tester. This is the first thing in the software industry. We will continue tomorrow. Is this clear? Is the concept clear? If so, please raise your hands. With that, I will close the session for today. Any doubts?